Covered calls. Covered calls are a solid investing strategy and are a consistent way to grow your money. The way I like to view it is this. When you make an investment, you decide right away what growth you're looking for. Your early decision is valuable to investors, and they are happy to pay you a bit extra for your choice. A call option is a contract between parties giving the owner a right or option to buy shares of a company from the seller at a specific price. If the price of a share goes up, the owner can buy shares from the seller at a discount and make a profit. The call does not last forever, though. When making a call, the buyer and seller agree on a date the contract expires. When the date passes, the buyer can no longer buy shares with that contract. Last, a call is covered when the seller owns the shares offered to the buyer. Otherwise, the call is a short call, which is a high-risk investing strategy that can have you wind up losing staggering amounts of money. We are talking about covered calls, and specifically how you can use them to help you grow your bank account. Let's walk through an example. Billy and Sam are friends. Billy has a share of Apple he bought for $10. Sam and Billy agree to a call contract. Sam is allowed to buy Billy's share of Apple for $10 anytime in the next 2 weeks if he wants to. For his promise, Sam pays Billy $1. Okay, let's break this down a little bit. In this example, Billy is selling a covered call. The call contains a few key pieces of information: the expiry date, contract price, and share trade price or strike price. Billy's call expiry date is in 2 weeks. The contract price is $1, and the share trade price or strike price is $10. Okay, let's get back to Billy and Sam. Next week, Apple announces Apple Coin, and the price of an Apple share increases to $13. Sam calls Billy and buys his share of Apple for $10. Since the price of Apple shares are now $13, he sells it right away for a $3 gain. Since Sam paid $1 for the contract with Billy, he makes $2 in total profit. Similarly, since Billy sold his share for $10, he makes no money on his share of Apple. He still made $1 from his contract with Sam, though, so in total makes $1 profit.
Thanks, Sam and Billy.
Let's do another example. Billy still has a share of Apple he bought for $10. This time, Billy agrees to sell his share of Apple for $11 anytime in the next 2 weeks if Sam wants to buy it. For his promise, Sam pays Billy $1. This is a call with an expiry date of 2 weeks, a contract price of $1, and a strike price of $11. Next week, Apple announces Apple Coin, and the price of an Apple share increases to $13. Sam calls Billy and buys his share of Apple for $11. Since the price of Apple shares are now $13, he sells it right away for a $2 gain. Since Sam paid $1 for the contract with Billy, he makes $1 in total profit.
Similarly, since Billy bought his share for $10, sold the contract for $1, and sold his share to Sam for $11, he makes a total of $2 profit. Nice job, guys.
Okay, we may be beginning to understand what covered calls are and how Billy can make money selling them. Let's walk through one last example. Billy still has a share of Apple he bought for $10. Billy agrees to sell a share of Apple for $11 anytime in the next 3 weeks if Sam wants to buy it. For his promise, Sam pays Billy $2.
The contract price is $2, the strike price is $11, the expiry date is in 3 weeks. Of course, the call is covered, so the owner owns the shares.
Next week, Apple announces Apple Coin, but that's not all. Apple also announces all employees will only be paid in Apple Coin. The price of Apple shares dropped to $9. Sam does not call Billy. Since Sam paid $2 for the contract with Billy, Sam is down $2. Since Apple shares decreased to $9, Billy loses $1 for his shares. He makes up for it from the $2 contract with Sam. In total, Billy makes $1.
In this example, the contract price is $2, the strike price is $11, and the expiry date is in 3 weeks.
You may have noticed in this situation, Sam did not contact Billy and did not buy his shares. Remember, a call is an option to buy shares. Since the call strike price is $11 and the price of an Apple share is $9, Sam would be paying $2 extra to buy from Billy, and he chooses not to.
We went over 3 example scenarios of Billy selling a covered call. No matter what happens to the price of Apple shares, Billy earns money from his contract with Sam. Notice, even in example 3, when the price of Billy's investment went down, he still earned money. Make note, every covered call is different and the market changes every second. Even if your only investing strategy is selling covered calls, you can still lose money. The advantage you gain from covered calls is you trade risk for consistency. When shares go up, you don't make as much, like examples 1 and 2. But if your shares go down, you still have money coming in from contracts. Sometimes you can stay in the green even if your shares go south. Great. We covered covered calls. One final word of advice before you start slinging deals. Covered calls are like a regular investment. In general, you want to see the price of your shares go up, or at least stay relatively stable. If you invest in highly volatile shares like Tesla, your portfolio will reflect that volatility. Good luck with your gains.